Um, I think defense needs to get better.
That's true.
Um, because it's like it's certain things on defense that it's not your fault. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, like you'll put your player in position. You put your player in position, and then like I don't know. It's just for some reason they'll just be out of
Bro,
position, or the ball will get thrown in front of them, or it's just some weird shit, bro.
main thing for me is pass interference or lack of. It's like they
Yeah,
pick and choose when, or like actually no, fuck all that. Players not reacting to passes. And just like letting this shit go by. Offensive players and defensive players. That
yeah.
should be crazy to me. Like,
Hold on, shit. See what this Oklahoma. I got visits on this
but
on
now I
this
don't think
game.
he. I'm just objectively, I don't think he figured me out. Cause it ain't, bro. There's nothing to figure out about me and my play style, bro. I think that's what niggas be having confused about me and how I play. As you said, I don't change much, bro. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, it's not about yeah, it's not about figuring out the plays. It's about figuring out the read pattern. You know what I mean? Like,
And I don't
and
think he ever gonna figure out my read pattern, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think so either, bro. Cause
Cause even today, I don't think I played a good game in terms of reads. I made like a lot of shit late. So hey, if you feel like he can, bro, good luck to him, man. I ain't, you know.
Cause I be thinking I had a read pattern down, and then you'll go and you'll run a play that I know you're gonna run, but you'll throw it to somewhere else, and I'm like, okay, like all right. Let me see. Let's go black.
He
Yeah.
figures.
All right. Let's see what lag we gonna be on today, bro.
Some bullshit.
Dog, dog. They done screwed. They done screwed the nigga. Nigga was like, he was like, I got CJ Carr, bro. He a freshman. Like you'll be alright. I'm like, nigga, go look at CJ Carr throwing
Yeah,
attributes, and then go look at mine.
hey, all disrespect that nigga. Is he dumb?
Right.
All disrespect that nigga is. Yeah, I got CJ Carr. A nigga who got boosted throughout the year, not a nigga who got like, come on, bro. Like, let's be for real. What the fuck?
Like, bro, he actually has a really good throwing attributes in this game.
I'm real shit. I think even at launch he had good ones. Honestly, to be honest.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you. I think EA racist, bro. Because
Yeah, a little bit.
why is Nussmeier still at 89 overall? Even though he played
Honestly,
hurt, I think he is a better quarterback
I
than what he
think
just played. But
I think it's because he played hurt and EA knows that. That's the cause real shit like they downplay how hurt that nigga was throughout the year.
yeah,
He had like
yeah,
broken
he had a
ribs or something.
core. Yeah, like core.
Nah, bro, I heard broken ribs. I'm hearing broken ribs now, bro. I'm like, I thought it was a core injury. It was like, nah, it was broken ribs. I was like, shit.
I mean, but shit, broken ribs is breathing like abdominal strain, like a strain
Yeah, no,
is tougher.
either like whatever they report he was playing through was enough for me to
Yeah,
be like, yeah, bro, he tough. Cause they said, cause I remember in preseason they was like, oh yeah, he had like, I thought he like tore his knee up or some shit. They was like, nah, but nah, it's he actually fucked up his abs. And people like underestimate how serious that type of injury is.
bro, core injury it affects the top and the bottom bras. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Like,
You can't really move for real, bro. It's fucked on the football.
bro, my thing is I can't run man with this team because my DBs are so bad, but I still be running man. Like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna, bro. Sometimes you have to run, man. It's just the reality of certain things. It's ass, but like, even though it makes like that, you gotta run, man. Sometimes, especially with like the way these games be playing.
see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks.
Let's see if we can run this back. He blocking? Nope.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
FSU. FSU better be glad he a good dude, bro, because niggas is Hurricane fans. Niggas do not like FSU in real life, bro. But you a solid dude, bro. So I'm going to let you slide.
Oh, he was talking or something?
Yeah. Damn, bro. He just not. Bro don't got no jigulation first year. Jaden Baugh?
Nah. Because I got killed. Pause. I got killed with Florida with him first year. He's more of a power back, bro. You gotta use more of you gotta use him more of a power as a power back.
Once he get that straight line speed, he's straight, but he just don't got no.
Keep it on the ground.
Look at that. Look at that. If you a elusive bruiser, act like that.
Because you know what's crazy about him? Because like obviously I got Mark Fletcher in that league or whatever like that. Bro, like they low-key made him worse.
Fletch?
Yeah.
What you mean? How you?
They low-key made him worse. I don't know how to explain it. Cause I think they put his speed down a little bit. I don't know how to say it, but like, yeah, they low-key made him worse, bro.
His speed always been 90, ain't it?
Nah, it was 91 at launch, I think.
I thought it's always been 90.
Or am I tripping?
I thought it's always been 90. That's just.
Nah, I ain't gonna dispute it because like you may be right, but like he just. Because he's I ain't know how to describe it, bro. Like he just don't be getting out of there like he did at launch. I don't know what to say.
I think the there we go. I think they don't fuck with I don't think they don't fuck with the running, like just the movement period, because like I ain't as jigular as I started the season when they come to like running and like in movement.
Bro, I think you're right because bro, sometimes sometimes I be trying to pause, sometimes I be trying to like jigulate and shit. It literally just stops me. You probably see me play and I just stop. I'm talking about that shit. It'd be like that. I just stop in the middle of the fucking play. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And I don't know if they try to stop niggas from like speed boosting and shit, but yeah, bro, that shit bad.
Yeah, like you'll be about to cut and then the nigga will just stop, or he'll just make an overly hard cut like that. Like nigga, no. I just needed you to just slide.
I think it's more the overly hard cut, but yeah, he just stops in his tracks. Like it's bad.
Yeah, they done did something, bro.
That big pickup on what they call the drag round, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch.
He might get off on this one. Nah, he just pushed his nigga up. Let's see what he do. Get in there.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And these RPOs always put the defense.
Yeah, they be fucking with the game too much, bro.
They get a short little gain, no harm.
How the fuck he go all the way to 4, bro?
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third
I gotta play this nigga in the semifinal.
Who?
SB and because they pushed him all the way to 4. I thought they were dropping down to 2, but they pushed him down all the way to 4. So I gotta play this nigga like immediately after. That shit, yeah, but he said I figured him out. I mean, I've been figuring him out, but it's about the players and shit. I be on most of his RPOs and shit. I got a couple picks off them shit. So like him saying, "Oh, you figured me out," like, okay, nigga.
Yeah, if you stop it, he has an offense that you can figure out because he's gonna run the same RPOs over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Bruh.
decision to go
How
for
does
it
he keep
because
getting
now
off the
they're
edge? R. Mason Thomas, bro.
an aggressive
That shit
play, guys.
crazy.
Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs.
I should have read a better
Now
play
the
than that,
defense
though.
has to go out on the field
Sorry.
and make some stops. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And then he get off that.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. And I kind of like how the running back.
I actually didn't come out aggressive enough versus bro. My first drive was on some whole shit.
So fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the
I feel like he finna run some bullshit. Yeah, I knew he was finna run that. That's why I bailed out there.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
He said, I know Jack pissed. He probably think I'm pissed because he fell off. I'm pissed because
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust
Niggas can't be pissed about money that they never could collect.
I can make somebody miss or
You could never collect the money.
to the sticks that
You feel me?
had none.
Why would you be pissed?
Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
I ain't pissed about $30.
Whether you won or lost that game,
I wasn't getting no bread.
You feel me?
It's like, I ain't pissed about no money, bro. Like,
you won the game that you was supposed to win. That had something on it. Nigga don't get no badge for that game, bro.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Shit.
He'll pull it down and run.
There we go. Hey, one thing Ladway will do is run. He looks so terrible in that Baylor jersey.
Give him some time. I honestly think he'll be fine. But I know niggas like to get their jokes off and shit. I think he'll be fine, honestly.
I'm talking about the little clips of him.
Oh, no,
like,
I know. The shit like a little bit wobbly coming out of his hand and shit. But I know niggas like to get their jokes off though, so I get it.
It just depends on what he gonna play. He not gonna be playing his toughest talent. It just depends on like.
Nah, he's gonna get. He's gonna pause. He's gonna get off against the Big 12 defenses for sure. I actually expect Baylor to have a good year, just purely because that nigga is about to. Yeah, I expect him to have a good year.
Nigga ran an option on me. I was not expecting that. Okay. I just didn't think niggas still ran options, bro. Let me change this.
Bro, you know a nigga who run the option faithfully.
Well, yeah.
Bro, whatever is who's in that option play, I'm like, yay! he trying to make this game even. Like,
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
He about to run us. He about to run some bullshit. Yep.
I'm about to do my pops. I'll coach y'all later.
All right, bro.
They stop it after just a few. And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Quickly complete.
That's cool.
Inside the
I could have covered that.
line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end. Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
This nigga here, bro.
Takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down.
So many RPO demons in this fucking league, bro.
Pick up that 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Caught in the backfield.
Shit, bro. You about to go to the grocery store?
Sooner.
All right, I see.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They
Oh,
called
bro.
the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got his man to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often.
There he goes.
You know, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Gators have a lot of options on second and inches. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back to pass. It's Lagway.
Bruh.
And that's gonna
These
fall
niggas
to the
so
ground.
dick, bro.
That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are.
These niggas
Nice
is
job
so
by the
dick,
defender.
bro.
You could tell he was
Like, catch
catching the
that,
ball.
bro.
He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Throws to the wideout.
Dog. And then DJ Lagway just don't make the throw, bro.
Third down.
Jesus, bro.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside. Obviously,
This nigga-
aware that the defenders
this
are
nigga
coming from the
Lagway,
inside.
bro.
You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Trying play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. And he didn't have the accuracy either. And that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Crack in the backfield.
Let's go.
It's up. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
pitch it. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for a 2-minute timeout. This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And he was hit just as he was releasing.
Let that ball play, boy.
And it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down. Touchdown, Florida! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that. What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Let's go.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll try to turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Makes the grab outside. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to throw, it's Bagway. Here he goes, breaking the pocket.
Could have hit R1, but I don't trust Lagway, bro. I do not trust that nigga, bro. Just throw it away. Live to play another day.
I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Bruh, niggas got a block.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
I need like 10. I need like 10.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Better not be a man.
From the gun, wants to pass.
This nigga, bro.
They really could have used
This
that
nigga's
pass
so
there.
goofy, bro.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over West Virginia. course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running back searching for a hole.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run.
Sprinting away. And the defense was on its heels after that long
So I see how he
completion.
playing. So let's do this.
And what a massive play for the offense.
You gotta
Not only
beat me
getting the
deep,
football
dog.
across
Pause.
the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Here come the corner though.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it.
Oh my gosh, bruh.
Rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch
That's
for
my
the
fault.
first down. Really good
I just
patience
did not really
and
think he was gonna throw that, bro.
How about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away. Nice job being...
Good touchdown.
Oklahoma! Fit it in the window for the score.
I shouldn't have went man right there.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Get out of there.
The 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together
cover
here
3.
as they start from their own 21.
Better cover that scene, boy.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's ball.
All that standing up for what?
Mark the ball at the 33. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Finds the big tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wide.
This nigga here, bro.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers.
Get enough yards to
get
get
to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Got it in the middle, it's ball. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins.
Dog, these niggas fight for the other
Track him
team.
down at the 22.
Like, what's up with the blocking, bro?
Out of the end zone and came up a little short.
These niggas fight for the other team, bro. I swear. I need like 10.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll open the second half with a run.
Bro,
And this one will be
It-
stopped for no gain.
it low-key froze on me, bro.
You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some
Like,
dudes
right as I was about to cut, that shit froze, bro.
play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws to the tight
And
end.
then that, bro. He throws it so far outside, and I'm throwing inside, bro. Oh my gosh, this nigga DJ Lagway, bro.
A play to get the football back.
This nigga's a
Talk about
fucking
being
goof,
an
bro.
impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And it just squirted
Thank
through
you,
his
bro.
hands. He wanted to take
Don't give him no bullshit when y'all not giving me none.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that
Get your ass
opportunity
down.
for possibly a big play.
knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Fires to
That's
the
a good
middle.
throw.
Got his man all by himself. Defense makes a stop, but the change move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now,
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Sooner.
how about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime. Things
They
that
done
they
made
come out
Lagway
and
so
try to
bad in
attack
this game, bro.
defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half now. An opportunity.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Recovered by the kicking team.
Well, he tried to lateral it there.
Wow,
I don't know
bro.
if that was designed or if he was just doing that on the fly, but obviously it was the wrong decision because they fumbled the football and they give it right back to the opponent, and now they're in good field position.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break,
Then they just keep running into the nigga, bro. Like, Jesus, bro. I don't have nothing to do with that, bro.
Saw the
Like,
quarterback jog on the field. I think
bruh.
they gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
good
Hear that shit,
concentration
bro.
to get that squiver inside the 15.
all right, let's go.
quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Close to the marker, it's Brown. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Let's see. It's just my defensive backs, bro. D-line straight, bro. I can't complain about the D-line. Defensive backs, Jesus.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Trying to beat the DT.
Thank you.
Intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. Throws toward the end zone. He caught it. Touchdown, Florida. They take the lead with the 6. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point
I
is
knew if
through.
fucking Lagway could just get it over his fucking shoulder, bro. He got the throw power. He just don't got the accuracy. So that's the only thing I was worried about. Is the accuracy right there, bro. Throw power, A1.
Is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen?
Let's make another play on defense, bro.
You never know. It's less
Little
than
buddy
a
shouldn't even
touchdown
be in this game. For real, for real. No disrespect to him.
Toledo. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio
I done
team in
kept
the
him in the game, bro.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws for the tight end.
Let's go. I knew you was about to do that. Had to switch stick that motherfucker, man. Lock in.
Hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football
Oh, he about to run some cute shit.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
Come on, bruh.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to
Niggas.
get that ball up to the 32.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right?
He about to run the same thing.
Good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down and he took off and went running and generated a
Same thing. Same thing. Same thing.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Quick completion on the out route. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down. And that's
QB
so
blast
many hours
again.
of doing this together. You know exactly
QB blast
when
again.
he's gonna break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because he's thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing.
Bro, niggas be
You can
predictable,
tell
bro.
that was experience between
Once you
receivers.
figure out their play style, it is what it is, bro.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays.
Verticals, and he looked for the flat.
Just give him a little crease. He can take it the distance, but they
He
couldn't
looked
get
for the
it.
drag, I mean.
Looking to fire. Here's a hit.
Yeah, no, sir. No, sir. There will be none of
You
that.
can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers.
Nah,
in
DJ gonna
college
DJ for
football.
sure.
They knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage.
See what we got, what we got, what we got, what we got, what we got.
They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Come on.
He had it. The deep ball was there.
Pump my ball.
It just trickled through his fingers.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working.
Put my ball.
We are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They punt it away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line.
I gotta take bot out.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. It's complete on the right side.
Don't fumble that ball, boy.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. It's a draw.
Bro, y'all got a block, bro. God. God, these niggas here, dog.
With the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time.
3 niggas right there. Nobody blocks them, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
To the air on second down. Unloads it left. Just excellent technique by this receiver, working the sideline with great footwork to stay in bounds.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the ground.
Dog.
He is going nowhere.
The way my O-line is just getting ate up, bro, it don't, like, it don't make sense for real, bro. Look at that, bro.
Showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Lagway. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns. Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Throwing right.
Come on.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
We switch stick around this bitch, man.
A solid return on the pick.
We switch stick around this shit, man.
From the defense, you know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Toss sweep to the right.
Yeah. He gotta,
And the defense holds.
like, hold your fucking block, bro. These niggas do not block, boy.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway.
That's my fault.
Too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch, it's Brown. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And if they can make
How about
this
missed
and
that?
turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. is ready to go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page.
He's got it. Found
That's
a
my fault.
bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Sooners want to move quickly.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And he was
Think it ran the
fortunate
screen.
not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking to the big
Yes,
tight
sir.
end. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Yep.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep the clock
Still
moving.
don't. The
And maybe
O-line
he'll
is
get
just
back to
fucking
the line of
terrible.
scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
O-line is just fucking terrible, bro.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. It's complete. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Try to get it to the edge. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side
is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been